the vehicles of the angels.
And how do you feel about like the? I guess it was the kind of negative thing, but like the ISIS like planning like attacks according to like the like astrology, like the eclipses and like what is the other thing that there was? It wasn't an eclipse. It was like the blood moon and the super moon.
See now, check this out. Check this out though. You remember what I said earlier?
A lot more than at one time than we've ever had. Like it's like they're all syncing up. Like
but you know what that is too? That just go to show you that the Heavenly Father's word isn't going out void. Because everything that you just said, we can show and prove in the scriptures. That's Matthew 6. That's Joel 3. But one thing I want you to take a note of is one thing the Spirit had me say earlier about that is a lot of people look at things that happen in the fleshly realm and things that they can see. Because it's easier to discern something that you can see.
Sure.
Like I'll give you an example. If I look at this plant right here, it's easy for me to recognize the existence of this plant.
Right.
Now, before that was a plant, it was a seed put in the dirt. That seed, you can't see it. But if I planted that seed, I know the seed is there. Even though I can't see it anymore, I know it's there.
You know it's going to be that.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, one thing that you guys said that I want you to take note of is the understanding that things are happening in the physical realm for you to see. What's going on, man? Things are happening in the physical realm that you can see, but should your question be, how do we feel about these men doing it? Or should your question be, how are the skies and the heavens dictating, putting the Spirit on them to do it? Because they're not doing it. Free will isn't true. All right? We proved that in Job. We don't actually have free will. We're actually doing our part to fulfill the word of the Lord.
You're playing your role.
We're just playing our role.
Right.
So all they're doing is just doing their part
in
this biblical movie.
Right.
That's all they're doing.
I completely agree.
That's crazy.
Why you say that?
It's crazy.
What do you mean?
I kind of seen something like that in a dream before.
Really?
I believe that.
That like
Look at this shirt.
yeah, look at it. What?
You know those are real, right? Those UFOs?
Everything real.
Well,
Everything in imagination. It might be imagination to everybody around here, not me.
Okay.
I see everything.
So what's crazy about this image though?
Because if you think about it, the picture of a guy when he has the sun behind his head,
Okay.
you don't think what's weird about it?
What do you mean?
If you play around a little bit and you think about it, use imagination.
Well, I'm saying, what do you see?
What does it mean to you?
But if it don't mean nothing, why you bring it up?
Why do I bring it out?
Right.
To get it like attention.
Nah, the picture with the sun behind it.
That's right.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Picture that.
It looks like I saw the shoe.
I left my phone at home.
No.
But you know, with the images,
Look something like that. Does it look something like that?
Nope.
I was saying the light bear.
you talking about the sun behind the head.
Yeah.
Well, but one thing you understand is Job 9:24. The earth's given to the hand of the wicked. So this image right here, this. We're not saying that Jesus, which his name isn't really Jesus, it's actually outside. We're not saying it's exactly like this, but according to the word in the Bible, this is a more accurate depiction of the one who called Jesus Christ.
Right.
Oh, absolutely.
But one thing about the images in which
Jesus was like the only. They want us to believe Jesus was the only white dude in the Middle East.
But if you do history, if you go to this library, if you do a history and you look at books, times of anybody of antiquity, they're more often than not always white.
It's what you believe.
But that goes into Job 9:24. Because even like the gentleman here was saying is with the images of like the sun and stuff behind certain people, there's a sun god. What's his name? Ra. In which they're actually pushing energies and vibrations on the people to push other idols of other gods unbeknownst to them. You see what I'm saying?
So tell me this. I predicted something last night for my girl.
Okay.
All right. She didn't tell me nothing, right? I kind of read her mind just a tad. Okay.
So these are just some other guys like Bob and Matt.
Even that one got that one right there is the sun behind it. That particular guy.
Yeah. But so I seen that she was crying
Even
with
this right here. Even that's a false image. Like you said, that was Cesare Borgia.
Yeah, a lot of
That's a false image because that pushes the image of vibration that the Messiah was a so-called white man, that's actually blasphemy of the Holy Spirit. Because he isn't a so-called white man.
Right.
So I found out, I read her mind kind of side. She didn't tell me nothing, but I asked her, was you crying with a pillow in her hand? She was like, how you find that out? I'm like, you were sleeping, I went in your head.
All right, let's
But she never told me nothing. She never told me she had a pillow in her hand.
No,
It was the truth. Hey, God can show you that.
That's true.
they gonna destroy America. They gonna destroy America.
First.
For everything.
No, not everything.
Not everything, but a lot.
They gonna destroy America.
I got something real quick because he had mentioned that we already did.
Yeah.
Ecclesiastes 1:4.
Check it out. Go ahead.
One generation passeth away, and another generation cometh.
So when somebody dies, normally somebody being born.
Yeah.
Right, same time.
But the earth abideth forever.
Earth gonna abide forever. And what the Lord is doing right now, He's making it where more people is being born, kind of like now, because it's like more people have to get judged. There's 7 billion people on the planet, right?
Right.
But ain't 7 billion people died in the last 10 years.
Right.
So to me, so he
So it's people from the past.
Yeah, he's bringing that. He's gonna bring that judgment.
That's something real quick.
Go ahead.
Proverbs 16:4. Yahweh Shem Yahushai hath made all things for himself. Yeah, even the wicked for the day of evil.
So he made the wicked even for that day of evil, man, because everybody got to play their part in this movie. When you look at
you got the bad guy.
Yeah, when you look at the Bible, the good guy is Jacob, right, and the bad guy is like Esau. So
I feel like the gut. No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
he has. See, there's 2 characters in the Bible, Jacob and Esau, right? And right now, you have Esau, which is known as the wicked when you read in Malachi, the 1st chapter. We can get that, it'll edify this posting about the show. Malachi 1.
Yep.
Check this out. There's 2 main characters in the whole Bible, which when it's spiritual, they go back to Cain and Abel. Jacob and Esau, right? Israel and Edom right now. Go ahead.
Malachi 1:2. I have loved you, saith Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us?
Yeah.
Was not Esau Jacob's brother?
Not Esau and Jacob's brother. Go ahead.
Saith the Lord, yet I love Jacob,
We love Jacob, right? Go ahead.
and I hated Esau.
They say he hated Esau, but you got people that'll say hey, the Lord ain't about hate. That right there just said the Lord said I hated Esau. Go ahead.
And laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness.
Now, at one time, they were the dukes in the Bible, but he laid they heritage waste, right? And then what did they do? They wanted to come back and build the desolate places, which came back during the time of Alexander the Great, right? Alexander come back and wrecked shop. In the matter of 6 years, he the whole known world in time he conquered. Go ahead.
Verse 4.
And then they came back in 1453, 92. Columbus. He came back. And now they've been ruling. Esau has been ruling 500 and going on some odd years, 500 maybe 60. Right? A half a day according to the Lord. Because one day of the Lord is 1,000 years of our time. So he only been ruling a half a day. And he's not going to rule a full day because that's a full 1,000 years.
Right. Okay.
See what I mean? When he created Adam was created to live 1,000 years until they sinned. That's why our ages of. That's why you read the Bible, you got guys that 930 years old, 969. They kept going down to now. Shit, you come out the damn womb dead. You know what I mean? So that time has been cut short. So it's about over. Go ahead.
This is Malachi 1:4. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places.
They did that in 2 different times of history. The Greek Empire. Now the extension of the Roman Empire is America. Right? Go ahead.
Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down.
No matter what they build, the Lord gonna throw it down. And look at what Esau's accomplished in this particular eon. When you say eon, that's a certain period of time. In this particular eon, he has cities all over the world, and his philosophies that he has pushed on the other nations has caused them to build the same things he's building. Skyscrapers.
Yeah.
They did New York, and then different Chicago, then that actual philosophy he pushed out there caused the other nations, the Chinese, Japanese. Now everybody want to build skyscrapers, these man-made caves.
Dubai.
What we call it, Dubai. We call it man-made caves because Esau comes from Petra, which came from the Caucasus Mountain, the caves. So we call those man-made caves when they build buildings so high. Because when guys build a building, they think the success comes when they can get a suite at the top of that building.
Yeah, the penthouse.
The penthouse.
Yeah.
When they get to the penthouse
Success.
and they can look out, that symbolizes success.
Right.
And they on top of the world. Everybody's beneath them, right? And that ain't how the Lord said. The Lord he really.
Last shall be first, and first shall be last.
Yep, done. Yeah.
I feel like this like I think the idea that people have the God that they're praying to in all these churches, this big like this monster church out here on the highway.
Or big rock.
That's Satan.
Yeah.
That's Satan. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there's no God that would want you to want you to kill people and hate fags and like this and that, be racist. Like what God would want that?
Well,
You know what I mean? I mean, now they're done saying that you shouldn't do, there be right and wrong or whatever, but not. But like why would you want
They
like
preach that
there to be like crusades and like genocide? You know what I mean?
Well, check this out.
In God's name.
Check this out. So these people right here, right, which we believe in the spirit that these people are God's chosen people.
Right.
Let's start with the head tribe, so-called African Americans. Why would God, if we're saying that these are the chosen people, and we're saying that this is the tribe in which the Lord came out of, Yahushua, Jesus Christ, why would God allow these people to go into hardcore bondage and slavery for hundreds of years and still to this day get their ass kicked by their oppressors?
Still enslaved.
And all these people are completely oppressed in the society around the world.
Yeah, absolutely.
Why would God allow that though? What kind of God would do that? See, so people really don't understand the mentality of the Heavenly Father. To be completely honest, like me, I just saw some sodomites walk by, and unless they repent, soon enough, and the Lord finds
their passed by last week.
Really
came right by here.
Everybody can't get to them. Lest the Lord has mercy on them, He's going to destroy them.
Okay.
For that action, because we serve a very austere power. Austere meaning very stern, rigid.
Yeah.
So all these people were given into the hand of their oppressor because they were doing things that displeased the Heavenly Father.
Gotcha.
So and even with so-called Jesus Christ, which is, like I said, your name is Yahushua, people don't understand that He's coming to really kill a lot of people.
Yeah.
Because of the wickedness that is on this earth, and He's coming to establish the kingdom of heaven on earth, which will be His kingdom. He's going to have lords in His kingdom, and it's going to really push the full judgment of the Heavenly Father on the whole earth. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So, God, the Heavenly Father doesn't like sodomy. He doesn't like sodomites.
So you would think that it's kind of trained. I'm going to say that it's right. Or wrong, but like that like fundamentalist Muslims, they're like wreaking havoc in the Middle East are right. Like I guess is it Sunni or Shiite? Yeah, they're like Sharia law. They're like enforcing that shit, like killing people, like stoning them and shit. Like today now, they're right then because they're following that. If they're doing strictly what it says.
It's like
However, I don't think they're interpreting it absolutely 100% right.
That's one of those idols.
But
Islam.
You know what it is too? That a lot of those so-called Arabs, they're actually the big brother of our people, so to speak, the older brother. They're Ishmaelites, and they were given a certain. We'll have to get into it. They were getting certain promises too. They have a very Eastern mentality. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we're Westernized.
Yeah.
They have a culture because they still have the Eastern mentality of having certain things in order. You see what I'm saying? They according to the law, so to speak, and the customs of us in the East, the eldest brother was supposed to get the birthright, or supposed to. Okay,
This is Genesis 17 and 15. It says, and the power said unto Abraham, As for Sarah thy wife, thou shalt not call her name Sarah, but Sarah shall be her name, and I will bless her and give thee a son also of her. Yeah, I will bless her, and she shall be a mother of nations. Kings of people shall be of her.
Because Abraham had a son, Ishmael, with one of his
servants or whatever.
Right, concubines.
Yeah.
Because at that time, the Heavenly Father had closed up Sarah's womb, so she couldn't have a child. So so in order to keep that line going, she wanted Abraham to have sex with his concubine. Was it Hagar?
Yeah, but that was became like Islam and Judea. Or
but like the Heavenly Father spoke to Abram at that time. He wanted Sarah to be the one who put forth the chosen line. So, kind of as a compensation, so to speak, of Ishmael not getting the birthright, he was given the blessing to have a land that was rich in resources. That's why they have so much oil over there. They have so many resources. That's a fulfillment of the blessing that was given to him. But the chosen line was going to come through Abraham's seed through Sarah.
Then Abraham fell upon his face and laughed and said in his heart, shall a child be born unto him that is 100 years old, and shall Sarah that is 90 years old bear?
And that's how old they were. They were very up in age, and that's why to them they didn't believe it. You know that. Like we said, you have things in the flesh, but you have things that come from the heavens.
Right.
So the Heavenly Father is saying, listen,
the virgin can be pregnant and walking a 90-something-year-old.
Joseph and Mary did actually have sex. Right.
Because she just had brothers and sisters, right? Like he wasn't the only child that she had.
Right.
They didn't talk about that.
Then it says, and Abraham said unto the Most High, oh, that Ishmael might live before thee. And the Most High said, Sarah thy wife shall bear thee a son indeed, and thou shalt call his name Isaac. And I will establish my covenant with him for an everlasting covenant, and with his seed after him.
Right. So that's the lineage. That's the establishment or continuation of the next level in the lineage of the covenant people, the one who given the covenant. So the covenant was given through Abraham, later to Isaac, and then Jacob. But the covenant wasn't given to Ishmael, but he was given a certain blessing to have certain resources in the land that he was going to go.
It says, and for Ishmael I have heard thee. Behold, I have blessed him, and will make him fruitful, and will multiply him exceedingly. 12 princes shall he begat, and I will make him a great nation.
See, so even with that, like with the so-called Arabs, the Ishmaelites, that's why they still have their culture. They still wear certain ancient world garbs. Their women are still somewhat in order. They cover up, and they don't have their ass, and their private parts all exposed. They're at war with the Western imagery and concept. You see what I'm saying? That's all the fulfillment of the blessing that was given to Ishmael and his future sons from the Heavenly Father.
Yeah, totally.
You see?
That says, verse 21, but my covenant will I establish with Isaac, which Sarah shall bear to thee at this set time in the next year. And what happened after that, if you continue to read on in the biblical timeline, so to speak, is that covenant was given to Isaac, who had 12 Jacob, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. But he had Jacob, who later fathered all of these men who also became a nation.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But that covenant, or that signification of being holy or sanctified,
tribes of Israel.
Right.
Yeah, that's what it says.
Came through Abraham to Isaac, later Jacob, and then his sons.
So that's how we say the two main characters of the Bible we was reading. It tells you that it went with Isaac, right? And so when you go through the scriptures, you'll find out. When you read in Hebrews 7:14, it tells you that the Lord it's evident that he came out of the tribe of Judah. Nothing concerning priesthood, because the priests were the Levites. These guys here were the priests in the Bible. The so-called, what you see, Haitians, right?
Who was it that, it was Selassie, was